Hello, Cox Health family. Welcome. We're here at the Cox Health Bat Cave, also known as the Springfield Underground, and I'm joined by Batman here himself, Tyler Wingo, who's our manager of analytics and warehouse for the Cox Health system and our supply chain team. And we're here to highlight some of our unsung heroes in healthcare. This is the group where that surgeon turns around and says, suture, suture. If it's not for the supply chain team, no suture is hitting that hand, and he'll be standing there for a very long time irritated. So incredible to be here with you today, Tyler. You're celebrating your 1 year anniversary with us tomorrow?
Yes.
That's great. Yes. And we're excited. And we'll talk a little bit about more your story and some of the work that you've done here. But I want you to take a little bit of time and explain to the team here at Cox Health what you all do here in this facility in the underground. And we'll talk a little bit about more how that changes our supply chain model.
This facility is a very unique resource that we've invested in. And again, thank you for your leadership team in doing that. This facility allows us to move from a warehouse concept where you buy up supplies and you store them and then you try to manage them as demand requires. Distribution center is a little bit more agile. We need to be able to flex and move with demand, patient census, as well as our manufacturers' supply issues. We've learned a lot going through COVID, and one of the areas we realized is sometimes by stocking up it doesn't always solve the problems. We need to be more agile, more ability to move, and this facility allows us to do that and touch every aspect of our system every day.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, because really what you're talking about is in our ambition statement at Cox Health, we're talking about doing the right thing. Well, the right thing starts way upstream, not just the right thing that's happening at the bedside, but what's happening in the warehouse too. And it's these processes, you're highlighting the structures around these processes, and I know you want to brag on the people that are here too. Yep. They really make that happen. So let's talk a little bit about your team. Let's talk about the people that are here, how they get to do what they do, and then the processes you've helped develop and your leadership team has helped develop to make it easy for them to do the right thing, and ultimately for that nurse at the bedside or that doctor or the person that's working on our engineering team, that they can do the right thing as well.
Well, this is a subject I love to talk about. So anytime I get to brag about our coworkers here, they are athletes. This is a 70,000 square foot facility that they traverse every day, on average about 20 times, to make sure the products, like you said, are at the right place at the right time. But it starts even before that. Before I want to talk about our purchasing group, the individuals that establish the relationship with the vendors and the manufacturers. That's where this really begins, our supply chain begins. Once it's received here, we receive it starting at 2 o'clock every morning, 7 days a week. And we don't conclude until about 6 p.m. every night. And that means we bring product in. We're standing here they're sitting here in front of the staging area where products are placed in order to be placed in one of the bins that you see behind. And then throughout the day, at the same time, the orders are being submitted and we're picking those and sending them out to everywhere from Monette to of course, South and Branson.
Yeah, so you're talking about it being a 70,000 square foot facility, but if you look behind us, if you look at the cubic volume of stuff that's in here, there's everything. So talk to us a little bit about what kind of stuff flows through here. I mean, give us an extreme on one end or the other, maybe.
Anything for your surgeon that you spoke of, all the way to the batteries that power the device that they're using.
I think probably this pen came through here, right?
The pen potentially.
Yeah, probably came through.
Not that pen.
Not this one, okay.
No, from pens to batteries to surgical items, they all flow through here. And we're constantly looking for more opportunities to bring aspects of our organization into this supply chain.
That's great. And so I know as a leader, you're passionate about creating good processes around your people so that they can function well. The difference between a few feet or a different rack in your process, what's that like? And how have you guys iterated on that over the course of time to make it the best it can be?
That's our objective. Our ambition is to create an efficient process that is both good for the employee, no wasted energy. I'm uncomfortable with ever asking for inefficient process because it's wasted their energy. And for us as an organization, it produces the best working environment.
Yeah.
But our focus is moving items batched together that make sense for a particular order, as well as just high velocity items are consolidated in about 15% of this warehouse space. Right. So that you can efficiently run what we call the high velocity channel and efficiently pick items.
Yeah. So you've really adopted a proactive mindset to setting up workflow systems for the people that are here so they can be the most efficient and really enjoy their jobs the most. And then the difference for a 99% fill rate or accuracy rate here versus a 95% at an Amazon. Talk to us a little bit about that.
Yeah, Amazon gets away with a 95%. We do not. The surgeon would not be happy with 95% fill rate. We've invested in the processes and the products to ensure that we're running and have been running for the last 60 weeks at a 99% fill rate. It's not perfect, but 99 is significantly better than 95. We can't get away and serve our clinicians the way we know they need to be served with anything less than 99.
Yeah, I know my team would be thrilled if I was at 95% of my total potential. They couldn't imagine me at 99%. So it's really great to see what you set up for you and your team here. It's that perfect blend between people and process that gets that done. The other thing that's always impressive to me when I come and talk to your team is, yeah, we're in the back cave. We're not necessarily at South. We're not necessarily right next to the patient at the bedside, but our team feels very connected to the missional work of the organization. This group feels very connected to helping improve the health of our communities. Can you talk a little bit about that and the mindset that's here?
That's the best part of my job is I get to hear stories of why they have selected Cox Health, specifically Cox Health. It's one thing to be in healthcare. I got into healthcare 20 years ago for this reason, but to be able to be in this organization that serves their community, their family, their friends, is the reason why they're here. It's a unique opportunity and one that you speak to any one of these coworkers here and they'll tell you why that's important to them. And they will have specific, if it's not something that they themselves experience, it is a loved one or a friend.
Yeah.
And is the reason they want to serve this community.
That's great. And I know you're part of an incredibly talented team and you get a chance to brag on them every chance you do, just like John Black and the rest of our supply chain team. But I will brag on you for just a second. When it comes to just really highly analytical and also people-driven people, you're one of the best people I know. And wow. What keeps you, with your talents and your energies and everything you can bring to the table for an employer, what keeps you at Cox Health?
Same reasons that the coworkers here. I've served other communities. St. Louis is a great city, but it's not my hometown. When the opportunity to serve within my hometown on an organization that is focused on my home region, it was a no-brainer. It was the opportunity that I've wanted for some time. So to be able to do that is the reason why I'm here and will remain here.
Yeah. Well, Tyler, thank you for taking the time to help us explore some of our ambition statement at Cox Health, doing the right thing through processes and people and structures. And so from Batman and Robin, we're signing off. Same bat time, same bat channel. Next time, we'll talk a little bit more about exploring our ambition statement through the stories of Cox Health. Look forward to talking to you soon.